G'day everybody and welcome to week 23 of Susies Selections, brought to you by Sinclair Wilson.
Are you getting everything you deserve? At Sinclair Wilson, we can answer all of your financial questions, optimise your tax position and develop long-term strategies which will be very much to your advantage. Sinclair Wilson, for strength in numbers.
Well, here it is everybody, the final round of the home and away season in the AFL, and to start things off we have Richmond versus North Melbourne at Etihad Stadium on Friday night. This should be a great contest between two finalists. They're both locked in the top 8 now, thanks to some unfavourable results for certain teams last weekend. And depending on how results go this weekend, it could actually be a bit of a preview of an elimination final next weekend. I'm tipping the Tigers in this one. I reckon it should be a close contest, and I think North Melbourne will bounce back after what they served up last week against the Dogs, but Tigers I think are the better option here. And then on Saturday we have Geelong versus Adelaide at Simmons Stadium. It's a bit of a dead rubber game. Finals aren't on the lines for the Cats anymore, but I think they should be able to finish their season with a win. They'll be fairly well in some club champions, so hopefully they're less for the occasion, but it will be a big challenge ahead of them given the form Adelaide is in. And then it's Brisbane versus the Western Bulldogs up at the Gabba. I think the Bulldogs should easily be able to account for the Lions given the form they're in at the moment, so I'm tipping the Doggies in this one. And then it's Port Adelaide versus Fremantle at Adelaide Oval. It's a bit of a case of too little too late for power. They're putting together some nice form, but it's way too late in the season. I think they should be able to finish with a win though, especially given Fremantle's habit of resting players in the final round of the home and away season. I'm tipping the power in this one. And then it's Hawthorn versus Carlton at the MCG. I really don't see the Blues giving Hawthorn any worries in this one, so I'm tipping the Hawks to have a very, very comfortable win. And then Sydney versus Gold Coast at the SCG. It was a big win for the Swans last week, and I tip they'll be able to carry that form into finals with a good home win over the Suns. And then we have West Coast Eagles versus St Kilda at Subiaco. I'm tipping that the Eagles will be able to bounce back with a big win against the Saints in this one and shore up second spot on the ladder. And then on Sunday we have Melbourne versus Greater Western Sydney at Etihad Stadium. Melbourne has been pretty disappointing the last few weeks. Hopefully they can rally for the final round of the home and away season and put together a pretty good performance. Maybe even break their Docklands hoodoo. But I think GWS is a bit of a certainty in this one, so have to stick with them. And finally in the AFL we have Collingwood versus Essendon at the MCG. Of course the Pies had to recapture their form against the Cats last week. Didn't help our cause at all. But I reckon they'll be able to carry that form into the final round of the home and away season and get a good win against the Dons. In the Hampton League, we're up to our first week of finals now, and in the qualifying final we have a rematch of round 18 game between Warrnambool and North Warrnambool Eagles. Of course the Eagles won on the weekend. Can they do it twice in a row? I reckon they can. I'm sticking with them for the qualifying final. And then we have Port Fairy versus Mortlake in another round 18 rematch. Of course Port Fairy got the job done by about 5 goals on the weekend. I reckon they'll be able to do it again. They are pretty much the informed team in the competition. So I'm sticking with the Seagulls in this one, though I hope it's a good performance from Mortlake. Well, that's it for this week everybody. Thanks for tuning in once again. Good luck with the final round of tipping. Of course we will still be going throughout finals, but I know a lot of tipping competitions are off by then. We'll still go just for the fun of it. So everybody, have a wonderful week and happy tipping.